Hi, my name's Karl. I'm part of IBM's worldwide sales team. I specialize on IBM Sametime. What I'd like to do is give you an introduction to the integration of IBM Sametime into Microsoft's Outlook 2013, and what I demonstrate today also applies to 2016. But specifically, IBM provides extensions to the Microsoft Outlook application. That gives you the ability to do chat. You can do group chat. You can escalate a chat to an audio call. You can make a video call. You can make telephony calls. You can make group calls. You can also do instant sharing of your desktop. You can do a share of an application or a section of your screen. You also can escalate into a meeting room and bring people in externally as well to join, plus a lot more, including things like file transfers, screen share. So let me try to show you how some of this actually works. But before I do that, let's step in and just take a quick look at how the integration is done inside of Outlook. As a prerequisite, IBM Sametime standalone client is required to run on your desktop, but it comes with all of the software that you need. It's a matter of configuring so that the installation takes place. And then it installs just like all the other add-in applications that are part of Outlook. And of course, this applies to the Office environment as well. So as you can see on this slide, that there's the additional IBM Sametime components sitting right next to other Microsoft apps. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to launch the Office. And as it comes up, it's going to ask, would I also like to start the Sametime client? The answer would be yes, but I can automatically have that happen behind the scenes. You'll see up here in the top right that the Sametime components have been added. So I have the ability to set my status. I can be available, away, in a meeting, do not disturb. I have the ability to make a phone call. I could click and bring up a dial pad and be able to click to call a number. I could jump into my phone book and look at prior numbers and be able to call or return a call from call history. Likewise, I have other options available to me when I would connect with someone else. So now that you've seen my status, let me go ahead and open my mail. Well, here you can see that I've received a email, and it says, please give me a call and give me an update when you get a chance on the sales. Well, I'm just going to right-click on the phone number, and I'm going to place a call. And I could add that phone number to my address book, or in this case, I'll just go ahead and complete the call. On my side over here is actually my Polycom phone ringing, but I'm also going to get a call now coming in on my cell phone, and I'll answer the call. You'll see that it's been connected, and I'll disconnect the call. Likewise, might want to look for some other people in my in basket. Oh, here, you can see I got a call or a prior email from Gary. I see that, in fact, he is available. He happens to be in Research Triangle Park. I could initiate a video call to him directly. Likewise, I could call. I can call a phone number. I could just I could also launch an instant meeting with Gary as well. I could just click the call button, which would actually place a phone call to him. I don't need to worry about his phone number or what that might be. I can initiate a chat by simply clicking the chat button, and you can see that his window comes up. I could also hover over and see, I can look at a quick view, people that are related to this message. I can launch my contact list directly, or I could go ahead and search for someone in particular. But let me go back to the original email that we started with. So here it is, and one of the things that was in this note is it says it would be also helpful to do a checkpoint with IBM user 6. Well, there's their name. I'm just going to go ahead and initiate a chat with user 6. And with that, what I like to do is point the camera at the desktop where user 6 happens to be. Now, as you can see, and the chat comes in over here. Move my iPad out of the way. And a dialogue takes place back and forth. I could do things like do a screen capture and highlight the fact that we needed to do a checkpoint, and then they were asked to come in. And you can see that that chat now appears over on the PC itself. I got a screenshot of what that is. And in fact, maybe there's a file that I need to share, and in this case, I'm going to grab a file that resides in Box and just transfer that file directly to this user. And you'll see that they get prompted to accept it. They can accept. And they can open that file, and when they look at it, that was the file that actually resides out on the network, securely saved within my Box account. But I did a quick file transfer to that individual. The other thing I might want to do is place a video call to that individual. You'll see a video call commence. They'll be invited to join the call. And now you'll see that the two of us are actually in the call together. And I can zoom the full size. And likewise, if I'd like, I'll just go ahead and press my Sennheiser headset to hang up the call. While we're at it, might as well put up my iPad, see if I can keep it from falling. And if I set up my iPad, I'm going to go ahead and look for that user. And in this case, I can start a chat, say hi. Chat comes in. You see that it pops up. I can have that chat with this individual. And, in fact, this one might want to initiate, a voice call, or may want to call me back specifically utilizing video in this case. And so a video call comes into me here. I'll accept that call. You'll see now that a video is taking place between the two of us. Because of feedback, I'm going to kill that call right away. And so that call occurred. Let me go back to my chat with number 6 here. And they're going to initiate an instant share with me. They'd like to share a portion of their desktop. And so we'll share a region of their desktop. And you'll see that I'll get an invite to join in on this call. It pops up, and I will join that call or this screen share. And you can see that now they're sharing their desktop. And in fact, they could share. They're sharing a region of their desktop. And that can be moved around so that you can adjust and float the window and resize it to different characteristics, all without the need of having to jump to a specific meeting application. We show that they're also then going to stop the share, and the share is now completed. And that can be invoked directly from the toolbar as well as from within a chat session. Likewise, user 6 might want to send me another note. In this case, they said, please give me a call at this phone number. And you notice what I'll be able to do is I can simply click on that number, and automatically, again, the call is placed, and I'll receive it not only on my Polycom phone here, but also on my cell phone. In this case, I'm going to hang it up. Another quick thing while we're on telephony, I could bring up a browser, and you'll notice that on this web page there happens to be a phone number here, and I could highlight it, right-click, and place a call, and that call then
Thank you for calling BB&T. Para la versión en español de Phone 24,
to the
opción
BB&T
9. For
conference.
banking services and
And of course, I'm going to
existing
hang that
account.
up. So I was able to make a call utilizing my Sametime telephony capabilities directly from within the. Let me jump back to the chat. What I'd like to do is invite user 6, in this case user 6, to a multi-person chat. And they could see the chat if we'd had one occurring. And they've been asked to join, and I can see this join the chat right here. And so not only are they in that chat, I see it as well on my iPad. And we're going to escalate this to a instant meeting. I can do an instant meeting room, or I could create one, or I have one that happens to be present. And so in comes a chat, not only to join the meeting here, which I can do on my desktop, but I also get the same invite on my mobile device. And so when that comes up, I'll open and I'll be able to join the meeting. And content, and this is interesting, I'll have content shared by a person other than myself that started the meeting, and have that shared by another individual. And I can see who's on the call. But I'd like to then start video inside of the meeting room. And so we should be able to see video commence inside of the room. I've got the invite to be able to join this. So I'll go ahead and join the call. I have a ding in my headset to do so. And I can join as well on my iPad. And so we should be able to get multi-person present capabilities showing inside of the meeting room.
So there we go.
So there we go. Certainly makes sense to kill it with all the feedback. And I'll end the meeting for all. You know, also in today's world, it's not uncommon that we're being asked to say, I need to join into a video conference room or something. So, for example, I could pull up my phone book, and in this case, I may need to call into a life-size video conference room. So I'll just simply click to do that, and Sametime does an excellent job of being able to call directly into various endpoints, as you can see here. Oops.
Thank you for placing a test call. The recording will be replayed for you to preview.
I can call directly into various endpoints, such as a Polycom, a Life-Size, an AT&T telepresence environment as well. So it's all part of it. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at a summary of what all we've done. We wanted to show you a brief demonstration of Sametime, its integration with the Microsoft Outlook, and the things that you can do directly with the Sametime client within Outlook, as well as its capabilities as a collaboration tool. So hopefully you'll take a little more look at what you can do with IBM and your Microsoft applications, and we look forward to hearing from you.